Today is a very special day. Thanks to Jacob Deathridge of Deathridge Peppers, I get to try my first 7 Pot Primo. Now I grew this plant myself, however, it didn't pan out very well. I've been through that in past videos. Let's just say Florida pests, they're ruthless. So 7 Pot Primo, again, if you've been living under a rock, this is a cross between a Naga Morich, which is basically a ghost pepper, and a original 7 Pot. So 7 Pot red, or just the Trinidad 7 Pot. I'm gonna cut this open. It's a little soft, but I think it'll be okay. And I hope it burns me really good. It's only like a 4-gram pepper. It's kind of little, but it's beautiful. Look at that. That's like textbook phenotype. Now, I only took a few seeds just because I loved the pheno he's got going on here. I also have actual, like, the seeds from Primeauxpeppers.com. But I like this shape too. Looks pretty accurate for how the Primo is supposed to look. There's a little darkness in there, but I'm just gonna eat the whole thing. I don't really particularly care that much. All the placenta is intact. I was only able to carve off maybe 6 or so seeds, but this is the interior, so it's not gonna get any better than this. All right, this is the 7 Pot Primo, and I'm so excited because I've been wanting to try this like forever. It's windy, by the way, so if you get some wind, I'm sorry. Man, that tasted kind of how I expected it to taste. Very fruity for a super hot. So it was fruity to start, and then I got a little bit of floral, a little bit of bitterness, back to fruity, and by that time I swallowed it. Ooh, that's hot. It's the back of the throat type of burn, so it's getting me really good right now. Wow. The 7 Pot Primo. That's a throat burn. It's a violent throat burn. My throat. It's like the death spiral all over again. Or maybe the brain collapse peach. If you can handle a throat burn, you can handle this. I'm more of a mouth burn kind of guy. That's why the dragon's breath and the, was it the Hydra? I'm not sure. I was able to handle those pretty good, but this is killer. Oh my gosh, gargling lava right now. It's actual pain. Like, it feels like an open wound. Probably really windy. I'm gonna put I don't know if it's gonna affect it or help it. I'm gonna put my hand over to kind of block the microphone. This is hot. Oh my gosh. If you told me this was the world's hottest, I would actually believe it. Cause geez, dude. The Reaper? Stop it. Of course, what's the difference? This is just all throat burn. Almost bypassing my entire tongue. Man. Like, if I was by myself, I'd be pacing right now. Well, I am by myself, but if I wasn't being recorded. But I gotta stand still, otherwise what's the point, right? It's incinerating my throat. Jeez, man. Come on, give me an endorphin rush or something. For a little baby 4-gram pepper. If it was any bigger, I'd be in trouble. That's hot. Oh, it's so hot. Thank you, Jacob Deathridge. Deathridge peppers. I'm not quite positive if he sells seeds, but he's pretty well known for selling boxes of peppers. So he may have some now, I'm not sure, but I know he's someone to keep an eye on around pod season once it starts picking up. He's got some crazy varieties that he likes to grow. He doesn't grow your standard varieties, although he clearly grows the classics. 7 Pot Primo. I'm a day off of spicy food though. I didn't have nothing hot yesterday. I basically took the day off. Oh man, I'm hurting. That's a 9.5 out of 10, boy. Maybe a 10 out of 10. I don't know. It's so hot. Man. Flavor for super hot though. Pretty good. Fruity, like I said, it's, if I can talk, I would want to say sweet, but it's not sweet. I don't know how to explain it. It's just fruity. It's the only flavor that has its own flavor. Tastes like a pepper. Very chinenzy, very chinens forward, but not overwhelming. Not so much that I was like wincing, because sometimes chinens and floral both kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Oh my gosh, this is hot. I want to panic so bad, but I'm 0.5 away from panic mode. I'm still at 9.5. We ain't hitting 10. Maybe if I was munching on a Primeaux, maybe. But I think I can maintain my composure for the rest of this video. I don't know if it's peaked. It's still pretty steady burn. Just nuking, completely nuking my throat. Now it's building again. So I don't know. I feel like it's never gonna end. Right here is kind of vibrating, so pretty close. Ah. Sun! It's hot! It's hot! Freaking hot! Okay, it's peaked. I'm gonna explain on a little graph here what the burn was. All right, it goes like this. All right, so pretty quick on the peak. As soon as I swallowed and all those certain capsaicinoids interacted with whatever TV, whatever receptors in the back of my throat, it was game on. So from the moment I swallowed the pepper, skyrocketed in heat. And then after that, it stayed steady, building. So maybe not a flat, maybe a peak like that, or like a ramp. I don't have enough room on the screen to do it. But we started off really high, and then it started to slowly build from that point. Then it had a brief peak, and then it started dropping. What a roller coaster. It's pretty much gone now. We're about, I don't know, after trimming the video and seeing exactly when I ate the pepper, I would guesstimate maybe 10-minute burn, give or take. If you don't eat hot stuff on a regular basis though, so when I first started eating hot stuff, I was intimidated by it. So I was looking up the Reaper. I'm like, okay, let me look up all these Reaper challenges, these pepper reviews, seeing people eat the Reaper. I'm like, dang, it seems like if you're doing it like a challenge and you've just never had hot anything before, you're dealing with like a 20-minute burn, at least 20-minute burn. But that's the Reaper. But if you're like used to eating hot stuff, or if you're even munching on super hots, there's times where I'll eat a pepper, I'll stop recording, it'll drop or whatever. I'm not at quite base normal yet, but I'll just go inside, I'll chill. They got quiet all of a sudden. I'll go inside and I'll chill and I'll continue to burn, but it's just very, very calm, very, like I'm just holding a Serrano on my tongue. As bad as that sounds. Like it's a steady burn, but it's not, it's over. It's lingering burn, lingering capsaicin. Now, if you haven't seen the videos, anytime I've eaten anything with a pink tiger in the cross, a tedious, annoying, lingering burn. I'm talking 30 to 40 minutes of just the same sting over and over and over, and it just never goes away. It's so annoying. That's not really what I want in a pepper. I don't want to just sit there and burn for eternity. Like, come on. Some people might, but when I'm in the mood for it, I'm in the mood for it, and when I'm over it, I'm over it. So I'm gonna burn for the allotted time that I'm willing to do so, and then after that, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. So, gotta get in a mindset. At least me. I saw a friend of mine, Odin, said the same thing. He said he has to be in a mindset to eat a pepper. You don't just go grab one off the bush and start snacking on it like he's, I don't know, like that's what he's into. He doesn't do that. He's like, okay, I think today I'm gonna eat a Primeaux. And he'll put his camera up or his phone or whatever. He'll hit record. All right, guys, and he does it. And he's like in the mindset for it, and he does great. But I ain't gonna go out in the garden. All right, the birds are chirping, the aphids are munching, and I'm just gonna snatch a Primeaux off the plant and have a snack. Negative, Ghost Rider. It's not happening. Sorry. Alright, well, burn's pretty much as low as it's gonna be. This is probably what it'll be for the next remaining 15 minutes, so salivating like crazy. But that was actually, y'all know this. If you've been eating spicy stuff, you know it's the Primeaux. It's very popular. I'm late to the party, but it is a delicious super hot. It has a great fruity flavor. Minimal floral, minimal bitterness, very pepper forward Chinen's flavor. Great for sauces, great for everything ever that a super hot needs. It's like the super hot mascot. All right, it's the Primeaux, and it lives up to all the hype. And I thank you so much, Jacob Deathridge, for letting me try one, and I thank you, Troy Primeaux, for creating that masterpiece. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.